everybody all right? I think so, but the biplane is in pieces.
We can't worry about that now. We have to get.
All right, now we're in Lyric's lair in this area right here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fucking grind fest. And so right here we gotta, so Lyric's lair is basically gonna be a combination of flipping switches, getting rid of all the force fields, and dealing with a lot of fucking mook enemies. Alright, so it's basically taking all the ideas from all the other stages and implementing them into one level, as it should. Yeah, so we can't fly over all this stuff. We got to do some combat, and we have to flip switches and panels, avoid lasers. So this is gonna be a marathon, basically. But it should be when you think about it. I mean, come on, Lyric. You know, this was his main goal all along. Now he's got control of all the crystals, and we have to go and stop him. All right, now we have. Alright, now we have lasers in the Mach speed sections. That's cool. Nice change of pace when you think about it, compared to having spikes or walls, and I still get hit.
That's pretty cool tech.
We need to head down. It's like these tracks were built for me.
Alright, fuck it, I missed the zip line. That's okay. Okay, I got this zip line. Yeah, because you can take fun shortcuts, and they reward you because then you get free rings like that.
What are those robots doing up there?
We better hurry. Those robots are turning something.
All right, we got a checkpoint right here.
How's that feel?
Oh boy, they shut off the platforms. So in order to reactivate the platforms, we have to take out all the robots, and then we have to manually get those platforms activated again. Yeah, so right here in Lyric's lair, there's no skipping this. Well, unless you're using the Knuckles glitch, but other than that, you gotta do it legitimately. So you gotta take out all the enemies at once. Now the good thing is that you have access to all 4 characters here. So it's not one of those areas where you go to a separate area for all 4 characters. I'm surprised they didn't go that route. But then again, they didn't need to, because that was the whole point of Sky Citadel Act 2. Is to make sure that, oh, cool, and I'm showing off the ice rod. Yeah, like I said, the power-ups here are random. You know, you get the ice rod also, but, you know, I wanted to show off the trumpet. Yeah, I'm glad I showed off the eagle feather earlier. Alright, now where the hell is that switch? Okay, gotta take out this enemy out, and then gotta flip the switch.
He must be tracking us. Cool.
I think I can help, cause we're best friends.
Alright, yes. Alright, so Quincy here basically is gonna be deactivating a lot of the force fields and making things easier for us. You know, because of course Quincy, you know, he's basically Lyric's, he basically worked for Lyric, in that last, when we saw him in that last cutscene. Yeah, so right here we're going to be using Tails for platforming. So there you go. For all you hardcore Tails fans, alright, this is, you know, I said, you know, I'm going to be using Tails, well, not for combat, but at least for, you know, his abilities. You know, I understand that I'm not good at using Tails for combat, but you know what? You know, I had 3 other characters to compensate for that.
Please help me power this computer terminal to open a shortcut to Lyric. Yes, you did it.
Alright, now we're using enter beams here.
The alarm, but you guys are used to fighting by now.
And we triggered the alarm. What else is new?
Let's smash them so I can see how they work.
Yeah. Basically, Quincy's pointing out the obvious, what we have to do. Well, yeah, of course we've been used to fighting. We've been doing this for almost 6.5 hours. That's fine. Yeah, good thing is we have access to all of our characters here, so we can mix and match it as we please. Yeah, and also, if you get really close to the enemies, you could have 3 characters gang up on one enemy, so that's really cool. So right there, you had Knuckles, Amy, and Sonic take out that enemy all at the same time, because they're all activating their effects at the same time. That's so cool. Yeah, the best way to take out all the enemies at once is try to gang up on them. That way, you could get three team members at one enemy at the same time, even if they're medium-range enemies or those giant mook enemies. That's the best solution to try to get things to move fast. Alright, remove the shields. Beat the crap out of them. Ugh, fuck, man. I always hate those enemies right there. Motherfucker, get off of me! Man, they throw a lot of them at you. Yeah, but, you know, you should be used to it already. Come on, Knuckles! There you go. And again, I hate how little rings you get from taking them out. I think you only get, like, maybe 10 rings for taking...
You guys take it from there.
Alright. Yeah, so after we take out these mook enemies, we gotta do some platforming and deactivate lasers. Alright, so where's the switch at?
It looks like the bridge is out.
Alright. Alright. What do we have to do? Fight more enemies? Oh no, he just activated the bridge. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Boost rings. Nice. Okay. Alright, now we have moving lasers right here, and of course we're bringing this concept back from early in the game. Yeah, again, for this area right here, you want Tails or Amy in this part. You know, again, I don't know why you would use Sonic in this part, unless you're, unless you're a hardcore Sonic fan, then I can understand that, but if you want to make things a little bit easier, just use Tails for platforming.
He obviously doesn't know us that well.
He's starting to crack a little. Pressure's getting to him.
Okay, we can't activate these floor panels unless we take out all the enemies. Yeah, because when we got to the weapons facility for the Sun Crystal, we could just skip all the enemies and just go to the next puzzle, but right here, nope. That's why Lyric's Lair is nothing but a gauntlet. You know, if you're playing this level for your first time, you can be stuck here for almost 30 minutes to an hour. You know, and that's just depending how are you with your combat. Oh, here's another power-up. And we have the chicken wings eagle feather. Aw. I wanted to show off the trumpet. Alright. Motherfucker got hit. And whatever. Oh, these camera angles don't help. There we go. And we gotta fight more enemies. That's great. No, don't let them activate those robots. Yeah, because right there, those 2 statues right there are decommissioned robots. Don't let those fucking snakes reactivate them. Unless you want a really, really difficult time. Yeah, you would think for Lyric's Lair you would have more giant mook enemies. It's kind of odd. You know, because what the hell, in that one cutscene when he got all the crystals, he had like 30 of those things. And so far we only fought like maybe 4 or 5. There's 2 right there. But without being activated by those snakes, they can't do anything. Yeah, and by the way, you can destroy them. You can destroy them before they're even activated, so don't think you just have to target those snakes or those worms. You can destroy them instantly. Alright, so now we have another Mach Speed section.
Oh no!
The driller worms are back. Again, I don't know why they're here. They don't do anything. They're just there for aesthetic purposes. I mean, yeah, they look intimidating, but they don't do anything. It's kind of sad when you think about it, because the driller worm is a really cool concept. It's a shame they never brought it back. You don't even fight a driller worm here. They're just there for aesthetic purposes. This part right here is... Oh, this part's piss easy. It'd be more difficult if you have one of those lasers shooting at you from a downward angle. There we go. It's one section down.
Down the next one over here. Okay, I can release the emergency switch. You guys will need to take over from there.
Alright, so right here we're just deactivating lasers. Alright. So this is basically going to be a Tails part. Everybody else is just going to sit there and relax. Well, they should, because everyone else, you know, they do all the heavy lifting. You know, Amy, Knuckles, and Sonic, they all do all the combat. Tails can do the platforming. So when you think about it, Tails is serving a purpose here. You know, Tails can do all the... can flip the switches for us. You know, so it's not like just Tails is just... oh, he's just taking up a spot. No, he's doing work. Alright.
Wow, nice work, best friends. Let's hustle over to the next one.
Alright, just one more to take out. And this one, of course, is going to be challenging. Alright, activate the zip. Activate the enter beam. Alright. Oh, of course.
This should be the last one.
Oh, of course, this one has the rotating laser I just brought up. Oh, the fucker. Alright. Yep, and this one likes to mess with you. Now you gotta activate 4 separate tile keys. They're in a sporadic pattern. Oh, excuse me there. Had a small burp right there. There we go.
We did it.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm recording this, you know, early, you know, early Monday morning, you know, because of my work schedule, that's why. So any chance I have a chance to do a commentary, I'm gonna take it. More enemies to fight. What else is new? And they just threw these enemies for no purpose. I understand we had a purpose to fight all these other enemies to at least get a force field to be dropped or activate platforms or activate enter beam signals, but no, we get nothing here. We're just fighting these enemies just cuz. It's kind of cheap when you think about it, but whatever. Okay, now we just go to this area here.
Stay alert.
Lasers. Yeah. It's a good thing those lasers are not insta-kill. They should be.
This is nuts.
Damn, this area shows no fucking mercy. Yeah, but the damage output you take from the lasers is not that much.
Whoa! Awesome!
You gotta go fast. Rings. What the fuck? Where are my boost rings? I fucking hit the thing. And I missed another enter beam. Great. Now I gotta deal with more fucking lasers.
Activate that.
Another zip wire. Look at this. We're still in the lair. Look how much detail they put into this lair. They have so much for you to do. Now you may think, well, isn't this just kind of cheap padding? No, it's not. You know, this is the final level in the game. They have to throw everything at the kitchen sink at you. It's a given. It's a given in any video game. Like if you have to take out more enemies, you know, more aesthetics are added. It makes perfect sense. You know, it's not cheap padding. All right, right here, you just gotta take out more enemies right here. And of course, Quincy's cheering us on.
I should be grossed out by robot parts flying, but I'm not.
It's a nice line right there.
Knuckles, you rock.
Say hi to my fist.
Nice shooting, Tails.
I got Knuckles, man. Knuckles is kicking everybody's ass.
Way to go, team.
And of course, Quincy just recycles the same lines over and over again.
Knuckles, you rock.
It's kind of odd, but whatever.
My turn. Just need to activate the platforms.
Alright. Hurry up, Quincy. Fuck. Getting tired already. Alright, another switch. Alright, let's use Amy. Yeah, because Tails can fly, but he really can't fly that high. So like I said, Amy and Tails are going to be your best bets to platform. Yeah, because in Creeper Gorge, you really didn't have that many opportunities to try to skip a lot of obstacles with Amy and Tails. So they kind of punish you for that because, well, if you don't know how to use combat for both of them, well, you're basically SOS. Alright, so now we got to do another puzzle right here. Sorry, Sonic, but Tails is going to take care of this. You just go do something. I can just imagine Sonic being on his phone right now and saying, Tails, can you hurry it up? There we go. It's another puzzle here. So many lasers. Like, damn, somebody's fucking paranoid. You know, if Lyric never really seen us as a threat, why the hell does he have so many damn lasers? Like, seriously. Even when we time traveled, he didn't have that many lasers. Now, I know back then, yes, he had a purpose for that, just to make sure that his attack on that night, his attack was going to be successful. He didn't want to leave anything to chance. More lasers. What else is fucking new? And we have enemies too. That's just great. Now, the one thing I do love about these puzzles is if you get hit, or I love the fact that if you get hit, or if you mistime your jump, the puzzle doesn't reset. A lot of games do that, where if you're trying to do a puzzle, if you're hitting like floor tiles, if you get hit or something, you have to reset and do it again. I hate games that do that shit. Here, they don't penalize you for that. Alright, to activate the enter beam, get some free rings, and connect the pieces while we're at it. Another fucking... We just did this like 15 seconds ago. Okay, now now the laser is moving on its own. Okay, so it's more threatening. Yeah, because it's not a stationary laser that it fires at you. Now it's moving in place, so it becomes more of a threat. It moves like in a wheel pattern. All right, it's unique. Oh, we're fighting more enemies. Fine. All right, activate the enter beam again to connect the pieces. Alright, now we get a lot of free rings. And I'll take that crown to go, because why not? Alright, we're almost at the home stretch right here. All we gotta do is just activate these last 4 switches. And for this one, we'll use Sonic. All it takes is just a ground... screw this. Just use Tails. Motherfucker. There you go. Alright. What else do we have to do? Boost rings. Alright, let Sonic take over, because why not? He's used to these Mach Speed sections. Alright, now we have another Driller Worm appear, but again, why, you know, it's a shame you don't fight one. But then again, would you want to?